He doesn't make a product to sell, he makes it for a purpose, right? So every product that we have has a story, right? Who thinks Yang Living is an essential, the most important? Who thinks the most important product we have? No. How should I ask this? Who thinks essential oils are the best product that we have? Okay. I actually, maybe I asked this wrong. I don't mean that, of course we have the best essential oils. But what I mean is, who thinks essential oils are the best product that we have? I actually think it's our supplements. If you think our essential oils are the best product that we have in the company, I have to disagree, because our supplements are even better than the oils, right? And I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, legacy, right? That's what we're doing. Okay. And so when Gary used when Gary developed, started using the oils, and he started putting it into the supplements, and then found out that how effective these supplements are, he wanted people to use it. But why did he want people to use it? Was it because he could help people get healthier? Right? But is that all he wanted to do? Is to get people healthier? You think? Or was there another reason behind it? This is our mission statement. Wellness, purpose, and abundance. Everybody knows this, right? Does anybody not know this? Wellness, purpose, and abundance, right? So wellness is through using the products, we can become well. But he also said that it's empowering individuals' whole life wellness. What does that actually mean? Is that only physical wellness? Spiritual wellness? Mental wellness? Or is it total wellness? What does total wellness mean? This is the wheel of life. You can easily Google this. I Googled this and I copied and paste. In order to be well, this is something that I learned in Young Living. I think my second convention, or my third, I can't remember. My second convention. They talked about this wheel of life kind of thing, right? There are like 7 or 8 aspects. You know, if you Google wheel of life, you're gonna find a lot of different versions of this wheel. I like this one. Let me read it to you, okay? Spirituality, connections with inner self and outer world. Health, physical health and emotional health, diet, sleep, relaxation, exercise. Family, quality of relationship, that's important. Healthy communication, mutual understanding, time and support. Social and friends. Satisfying relationship with others, like-minded friends, social contribution. Love and romance, the love you feel in your life. Vibrant life, even if you're single. Career, work or studies. Purpose, success, growth, achievement. Finance, income, saving, budget, investment. Fun and recreation, adventure, humor and fun. Explore your hobby, interest outside of work. Personal development, education, confidence, openness to new experience, eagerness to learn. Environment, pleasant and stimulating. To me, this is what Young Living is. It's not just about the products. It's about having a whole life full of wellness. That is what, to me, that is what our purpose is. This is what the wellness means. So when I started with in my second convention, when I had learned about this, I started telling myself, I started going back to myself and looking through my own life, where I am in this wheel, right? I would like you all to take a photo, or I don't know, Google it, and go home and do this. Assess, give your life wellness an assessment, and ask yourself where you are on your spirituality, your health, your family. When I started at my second convention, which I think was 2013, my health was about 3 or 4, because I was focusing all my energy on my children, right? I was making sure that they were healthy. I forgot about myself, so my health was about 3 or 4. My family, okay, now maybe 5 or 6. My social friends, I didn't have any friends back then. I like stopped meeting with all my friends because I was doing this natural thing for my daughter. And then all these Chinese mothers thought I was crazy because I put my child in this Waldorf school that don't let her how to read and write until she's 7. And she's like playing in the dirt and she's making her own bread and cookies at 3-year-olds, but I'm not letting her learn how to read, right? And she has eczema and I wasn't giving her any medication. I wasn't sending her when she has a fever. I wasn't giving her ibuprofen. I was just this crazy person. If I did not cut off my local friends, I would not have been able to do what I was doing, right? Because I didn't have a support system. And so I had no friends, it was 0. Love and romance. My relationship with my husband was okay. I didn't even have time to think about that because I was focusing on all my energy on my daughter. My career? What career? My career as a mother? What does that actually mean? What's career? I have always just wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I was grade 11 graduate. I never even finished high school. Never went to college. I speak fluent English because my mom only let me watch English TV. That's why my English is fluent. And I love to read. What career? 0. Finance? Oh my God, I don't even know what that means. I don't know how to manage my finance. 0. Fun and recreation? If I play with my daughter, then it's fun. Other than that, maybe 5. Personal development, what? Environment, okay. Spirituality, okay, I do have some sort of belief, religion-based and stuff like that. It could be a 5. It's pretty bad, right? That's pretty bad. So I worked on every single aspect of it. And I can very happily tell you that I'm all at 9.5 or 10 after 10 years. I would love for all of you to do that. But in order to know where you're going, you need to go home and do this first and have an assessment. And this is what Young Living is about. It's not about selling a product. It's not about putting an oil on. It's not about using peppermint or lemon or lavender. It's about being well overall. It's about being so well, so much wellness, so much that you want to give it to other people. You have so much to serve. That's when you come with your purpose. Because only when we have met all these hierarchy of needs, we can self-actualize. And that is the purpose that our mission statement talks about. And that is why I'm here talking to you, even if you're not on my team. Because I have gained so much from Young Living that I want everybody to have what I have. And this is really, really important. Young Living can give us our health, our basic stuff. If you share it with other people, it can help you earn some money, right? Then I have learned how to love through Young Living. I have learned how to balance myself so that I can know how to love other people. Because I grew up in an environment where my parents were fighting all the time. I didn't know what love was. I didn't know what intimacy is. I didn't know what connection is. But I have learned that through Young Living. I have learned to balance myself, my feminine and my masculine energy. Especially as a woman nowadays, we're all very capable. A lot of us are so masculine that we actually, well, I'm not trying to be political here, I'm just being basic, human. Is that so many of us women are so masculine because we're so used to doing everything, taking care of everything because we can, right? I don't need a man in my life, I can do everything. But I have learned that they balance us. And my friends have told me that in the past few years, I have become more feminine and more sensual because that's what I'm focusing on building. I'm learning what it means to be feminine. I've learned that even if I'm feminine, it doesn't mean that I'm weak. It's not, it's just, the more feminine and the more balanced I am with my femininity and my masculinity, the more powerful I become. I have learned that. And these are the things that I have learned through using oils and using Young Living, right? And then esteem, once you've, for example, the confidence thing, right? We were talking about, and we were sharing our products, when we've built our health, when we can build our community, when we can help other people, then we earn this. We have grown this for ourselves. the self-esteem, and then you want to serve other people. You can self-actualize. You can have a purpose. That's what Young Living is about. It's not about drinking Ling Sha Red or taking Silver Sign or I don't know. You know what I mean, right? And then when you have self-actualized, the abundance will come. And if you not yet have abundance in your life, it's probably because you haven't filled out all these circles yet. Go home and work on every single aspect. And I guarantee you, with Young Living, you can do this because we have all these amazing tools, right? And I really love this definition that I found on the internet: living from a place of prosperity in abounding fullness of joy and strength of spirit and soul, a feeling from which you are not wanting anything, not because you have a lot, but because you are a lot. That's what Gary wanted for us. And I have only learned it when I have achieved it. I had no idea. I thought Young Living was an essential oil company. No, it's a company that will change lives, and that is what we need. Right? So this is what Gary's legacy actually is. I saw this in my coach, in the office of my coach. Every person who went in, she would ask, if you were to find a tree that would represent where you are now, which one would you find? Which one would you use? Some people are struggling with their lives. Some people are doing okay. Most people are doing okay. Some people are feeling like this. So, by a raise of hands, who's feeling like this? And it's fine, there's no right or wrong answer. Who's struggling? Like, oh, I'm not sure. No? Yeah, right? Okay, it's fine. I once was like this too when I first started with Young Living, you know. I had a ton of crazy story that, like, I wasn't playing with my children, I wasn't enjoying time spent with my kids, I was postnatal depression, and I was a mess. What about this? Who's feeling like this? I think most people are probably here, right? I'm doing okay, I'm not like the best, but I think I can be better, but I'm not struggling. Who's living here? Great, I'm living here because of what I have, because of Young Living, right? So I would look for all of you to be living abundantly, right? And it is from within. I actually found these products specifically because I would like you all to be on them if you're not all on them already. And I chose these because you can actually throw them all into a drink and drink it up.
Mineral Essence cannot be shipped into Canada.
Oh, yes, it does.
Oh, it does not?
Oh, yes,
It does,
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is
on
now.
NFR, they'll ship it.
It is now, yeah.
Okay, it couldn't used to be. Yeah, last year, well, there was bee pollen in it, they couldn't ship it across the border before, they must have changed it.
Good.
Yeah.
Yay.
Well, then you can.
All right, good. So I thought of this, and this is something that you can all throw in to a drink and just drink it up. And then this, keep like 2 packs in your bag all the time and just take it. So I try to find really easy ways for my team to use the products, because a lot of people are reluctant to take pills, right? Because especially the newbies, they are so brainwashed about pills and capsules, and they connect it with medication. I don't have that problem because I've never actually taken medication. I grew up with supplements, but I have learned that a lot of people do. So they're very reluctant to take a lot of pills, right? Well, you know, we're crazy. We take like 15 Silverzyme a day, right? So it's like 5 Silverzyme and then 2 Tryptophan and 2 and 3 omega giants and 2, like, I could put it in a Chinese soup bowl, right? You know what a Chinese soup bowl look like? Every morning I take a Chinese soup bowl worth of supplements and then I drink this thing, right? But I found that it's not very duplicable. Not everybody can do that. And when you ask them to, they're like, oh, I really cannot. So I have come up with the idea of, you know, put in whatever powder and liquid and just dump it all in, and then add water to it. And make a bottle like this, and then if you don't really like the taste, put in some sparkling mineral water with a few drops of lime, and it actually tastes pretty good. Because the Ning Sha Red actually covers, the lime essential oil actually covers the Ning Sha green teas. Yes?
I was just checking what others feel like. I mean, because I've been around for I love taking all these supplements, and I have members just because, oh, I have to do an order here and at ER, and then US,
Mhm.
that they're very reluctant to go shop in the US.
Okay.
Now the shipping's like close to $20,
Yeah.
whatever, so if you have any of that issue in Hong
Well,
Kong.
we do, this is what I tell people to do. Your upline may not be very happy. I tell them to redeem it every 3 months. So redeem whatever you can and pay
Yeah.
shipping, right? So this is what I do. I tell people
Yeah,
to
no, I
redeem it,
use a lot of
right?
points also.
Because you've got a lot of you are like 25% points. So you collect a lot of points in 6 months. So every 3 months, I would ask them to redeem whatever you cannot redeem, you pay for. And then the shipping, you pay what, 20, we pay like 30 bucks in Hong Kong. And if you order enough, it's worth it. And then I also try to educate them, you cannot put a price on health. And when I was in my 20s, I already told myself, I made a promise to myself that if I can pay for health, I will pay right away. Right? Because a lot of people don't see value in it. That's why they're reluctant, because they don't know what the products can do to them. So what I usually say is, you know what, commit to 90 days. You don't have to do this for the rest of your life, just do it for 90 days. You don't give yourself a chance. If you never try, you never know. Usually after 90 days, they feel so good that they do not want to stop, right? So, and then obviously we have to follow up and ask them how you're feeling, are you taking it, do you like the taste? If they don't like the taste, I'll find other ways to make it taste better. Actually, this is supposed to be 7% powder, not the capsules. Okay, so I do that. I make sure that I make sure that they're happy when they're taking it. I make sure that they feel like it tastes good, because if I think that it tastes good, maybe it doesn't taste good to them. So I try to make it taste good too. Okay, so I think I love these. I mean, I cannot live without Mineral Essence and Mind Wise. This is really, really amazing, right? So, and this is what, 400 PV, 300 PV worth of stuff, right? So if you have somebody who's on this, you're guaranteed a loyal user already, because these products really work. And that's usually, I actually focus a lot on educating on supplements instead of oils. For the oils, when I educate on it, I always do leaf transformation, highest potential magnified purpose. Like, I educate on blends. I don't educate on peppermint, lavender, and lemon. I educate on the blends that people don't actually use a lot, like brain powder, clarity, right? I rarely talk about single oils, rarely, because I don't really use single oils that much. And then, oh, yeah, so the purpose of this slide, actually, the whole thing is, in order for us to feel well, we have to look well too, right? So we feel well, and then we have to look well. And these, I noticed, they sell them here in Canada, but it seems like it's not very popular. Is there a reason why it's not very popular? Are you guys all using this? You're all using it? No, not much. You don't like the smell. Ha!
Oh, I love it.
Oh my God, you know
I love
what?
it.
You know what? You are using it wrongly if you don't like the smell. I share my recipe on Essential Beauty Serum. Who's using Essential Beauty Serum? Oh my God, it's the best skincare we have, product we have. I actually add, I forgot to put my slide on it. I actually use, I add jasmine, frankincense, sandalwood to this. It's amazing. And people say, wow, it's expensive. No, the jasmine can last me like 6 months. And I actually put jasmine, rose, and sandalwood and frankincense into this. So what I do is, I take out half. If you're just beginning to use it, you don't have an empty bottle of this, right? So you probably have an empty frankincense bottle at home. Pour half of this into the empty frankincense bottle, and then I have a recipe, add 30 drops of frankincense, 10 drops of sandalwood, 10 drops of jasmine, maybe 5 drops of rose. It smells divine. And I wash my face, I put this different thingy, we call it Sanxing Sui in Chinese, I don't know how to say it in English. Magic water, that's what we call it in Chinese. I clean my face, I do this, and then I pump 1 pound of the blue moisturizer, and then I throw a few drops of this and mix it in and put it on. I guarantee you, it will not smell good. It actually smells like a perfume because of jasmine, rose, and sandalwood, and you feel amazing. Like, I come out of my room, now this is what mummy smells like. This is what the mummy smell like. Every time when my daughter smells sandalwood, jasmine, and rose, she goes, this smells like mummy. Because this is what I smell like in the morning and at night. It's really, really good. And I don't need to explain to you what jasmine and sandalwood and rose oil would do to your face, right? You know that, right? Really, it's the best thing ever. And this thing is like about $22. It's crazy. It's like 24 or something. It's like the cheapest thing. And then here, I actually would also recommend that you use the bloom cream also because it's so dry. I put that on afterwards. I feel like it protects my skin from the pollution that we have in Hong Kong. And it helps my skin from dehydrating, the bloom cream. So that's what I do. So these are actually the products that I promote the most, other than the Nature Right and the Salvador. These two are the products that I promote the most. Because once you put people on these, they will never leave Young Living. Not the oils. If you put people on oils, they will leave Young Living because they don't understand. But if you put people on these, they will never leave. Okay? And then you will feel really good and commit to 90 days. I always tell people to commit to 90 days and take a selfie and then take a before and take an after. And with this regimen, I guarantee you. Oh, I forgot. They have to be drinking at least 2 liters of water every day, clean water, not distilled. Okay, not distilled, not reverse osmosis. Clean 2 plus 2 liters of water every day. Then everybody will feel good, and that's when we have the health part. We can add to the health part, right? And then when we feel good, we feel happy, then we can increase the love and romance part. And then the love and romance part, you can put like ylang, black spruce. Black spruce.
Sensation.
I don't guarantee not having extra children in the house after. Black spruce does that too. Black spruce and sensation. Oh yeah, These are the products that can help, right? And then also go out and socialize and have friends, like meet with friends, connect with the people around you. And that is what Young Living is actually about, right? Okay, let me see. Okay, that's actually the Young Living legacy part. I can talk about the farms, but I don't really think we've educated a lot. Do you guys know much about the farms and Sea to Seal? Yes, I don't need to talk about that, right? I've also got videos on it. So I feel like the Young Living legacy is actually the wheel of life. It's the wellness, purpose, and the abundance. That's what Gary's legacy is. And if we do use the products very well, and when we do have that wellness, and that starts first, and that's why I'm talking about it here, it's because we have to start with the wellness. If we do not have that wellness in our life, we cannot have purpose. And sharing this business and sharing what we have, I feel like I've read a lot about how to be happy. And when you can serve your community, we actually get a lot of happiness by serving other people. And it's not, a lot of people feel like we get happiness from having a lot, but it's actually not true. We get happiness by giving a lot. But if we do not have a lot, we can't give, right? We cannot pour from an empty cup. So that's why the wellness part is the part that I want everybody to focus on first. Okay? I think that was only about half an hour, right? Okay, let's talk about the products. Do you need another break? Or no, we're good. Is there anything else that you guys want to ask about the legacy? Any questions about, I don't know,